Can you talk about your ownership group, specifically your other three key partners, and sort of what the role
Sure.
is and kind of how you interact with each other? Are people tasked with doing specific things? And I know there's different models out there for different team
Yeah.
ownership. How did you think about that?
Well, what we said up front is that we wanted to run it like a partnership, and that meant that the big decisions, GM, head of basketball operations, coach, those were going to be unanimous, and that has its challenges because we haven't always agreed on everything. But I think it's a good process to force yourself to an agreement, and I think that we've ended up in some very good places. The coach, Budenholzer, if they had to have a vote right now, he might win Coach of the Year. John Horst, who's our young GM, who we hired a year ago, if they had a Executive of the Year, he might win that. So those are, it's early in the season, but those are people we're really happy with. Mark Lazary and I have been friends forever. Our kids all went to school together. We watched a lot of high school basketball games next to each other. So I was the one who first kind of came upon the sale process, brought Mark into it. We bought it together. Jamie, I knew less well at the time. He was a friend of Mark's. Mike Fastelli is a close friend of mine. So those were the kind of the guys. Jamie and myself and Mark are equal partners. And then Mike came in, and the natural kind of split of it that became a big one for us is we were mandated to build a new arena. When we bought the team, the NBA said either build a world-class arena or you have to move the team. And I said if we move it to Las Vegas, we won't have to change the nickname, just the logo. It'll be the Bucks. But happily that came to not pass, and we ended up getting it done in kind of world record time actually, and the outcome is spectacular, and a lot of that is really attributable to Mike. He and I probably visited 23 or 24 arenas together in a kind of a disciplined way to go and see, and it's like everything in functional real estate, copy what works and ignore what doesn't, right? And try to adapt what you can, and I think the product that ended up there is really tremendous.